What's good, Proxy? Right, this is going to be fun to watch. Right, so OpTic are in the grey, Vancouver are in the orange. I like the breakoff that Vancouver have. So I really do like this break, chat. So chat, right, first question for you guys, and this is for my regulars. When it comes to a breakoff, OpTic comms video? Nah, appreciate that, brother. We'll end up watching that, I think, in about an hour or so. Right, so chat, for my regulars in here, what do you think I like about Vancouver's break? What do you think I like about Vancouver's break? What do you think they've done well here, and why have they done it? So give you a bit of a hint. What's good, Franvius? What do you think I like? Right, okay, so you guys notice Vancouver have played for street control right here. Let me get the pen. The pen's not even ready. Right? So they've played for, yes, so they've played for space on street. They're setting up the collapse on P1. Now, my question for you guys is, why have they done that? What is the significance in what they've done? Why have they decided to take routes towards the B street rather than, let's say, hypothetically, banging through glass? Good answer, Jeremiah. They're doing it together. But remember, think about the last locker room that I had. What is the significance, significance and the difference between the sides? So let's work it into layers. What is the significance and difference between either side? Sets them up to P2 to flip. So that's not the answers I'm looking for. Good answers. Yes, it can set them up for a P2. And yes, it is going to flip, as you've just seen. But for the first 15 seconds, for that first wave, flipping is not necessarily a priority, right? Oh, sorry, should I say playing for spawns for P2 is not necessarily a priority because it's so early on in the hill. What is the distinction between the sides? What do you guys think? Okay, has OpTic thinking about different angles off the rip? Good. Boxes up the other team in P1, easier to capture once you get control. Good. What does this side have in comparison to this side? Strictly from a breakoff perspective. Strictly from a breakoff perspective. Why have they not just decided to bang through like this? What do you think this side of the map has? More routes, more angles. Yes. So now we're thinking. Right, now we're thinking. The difference between a good breakoff or a good side versus a bad side, and this is significant for pro teams, is dependent on the side that you have, chat. You have the ability to get in power positions, the ability to cut lanes, the ability to team shoot, the ability to funnel first. So the P2 side, in regards to strictly the breakoff, is considered to be the better side of Rewind because of the fact that you can get into these power positions first. So teams will elect to play P2 side because you can either funnel teams if they decide to do this, or you force them to take B street routes. That's why, yes, so when you look at P1 and red card, right, teams want to have, on the breakoff specifically, they want to have the P2 side because you're in a position, because of the timings, to get your power spots first, to get your stuns over, to help you get into a gunfight, to then subsequently set up the next wave. That's why it's so important. Now, to go back to my earlier question, chat, is now we understand, okay, OpTic are on the better side for the initial breakoff because they have access to the power positions first to then team shot or funnel, right? My second question to that, chat, is why do you think Vancouver are taking routes? What are they doing with Vancouver taking B Street? What are they doing in order to minimize the advantage OpTic have? What can they do? Let's look at here, chat. So look, OpTic are in site control first. They have the ability to look at lanes, take fights, play off that first. So with that understanding, chat, why is it good that Vancouver are doing this as a breakoff if they're on the quote-unquote worst side? And welcome, Red is Bad and J-Tuck. Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy your stay. Funnels them into one area if no one is there. Not the answer I'm looking for. What happens when you take routes on a break, chat? For my regulars in the chat, Sweg, I'm looking at you here. What happens when you are, let's say you're breaking a hill and you're taking route? What does that do? Yes, good. Let's expand on that. Sweg, I'm looking at you. Makes them tweak, makes them guess. Welcome to the chat, Mafia. Turns heads, good. Yes, good answers, guys. So essentially what we do in chat is when you understand in Call of Duty the significance of the power spots an enemy have, when you understand the significance of the map control an enemy has, they are the opportunities and the moments you take routes. You take complementary routes, meaning you take routes where you can take the same fights and you spread the defense. You minimize and mitigate the power positions of the enemies, right? Now, the reason why, let's say Kyler in this situation, or let's say even Brandon in this situation, the way you make Brandon useful, chat, is by funneling through one way. Brandon, one of the best ARs in the scene. You give Brandon the ability to look straight, he's going to get a 2-piece, 3-piece, you won't even know what day it is, right? Now, in the understanding you know what power positions they get, in the understanding you know what timings they have, by taking routes, and this is when you take a route versus when not to take a route, we'll talk about it later, you split the defense of the enemies and you minimize the advantage that they have when you understand they're in a power position. Exactly, Tech. Now, when you give ARs a different angle to look at, that position they're in for the lane that they're watching might not be the optimal position, right? I'm good, Deeks. Welcome to the chat, brother. I'm excited for this locker room. So right here, with Brandon's in a good position to maximize his advantage with an AR, right? Because he's looking at one way, he's got distance, whatever, he can position. But now, it's not so good if he has to turn around and take close gunfights, right? Hey, thank you, Gridlock, for the tier 1. Welcome back, my brother. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So that's why I really like the fact that Vancouver have decided to take B Street, because they're understanding, right? You have the map control. Let's take space. Was I coaching or anything around EGL times? Oh, I played at EGLs, brother. I played. I was on stream many times at EGL. I played at EGL 13, played at EGL 8, played at iSeries, played at, you know, a lot of the EGL events, Infinite Warfare, World War 2. Yeah, fucking played for a long time, Mafia. 3 shoots, make a dash, you turn to him, 1 has a free route. Good. That is the significance, Tech, of a complementary route. When you take complementary routes, you spread the defense, but you're in positions to take the same fight. Very, very good. Very good. And then that causes the spawn out here. And then that's a textbook flip and a textbook break from Vancouver in this situation. They started off really hot here. I was thinking this was going to be a game because of how hot they started. Bit of a misplay here. Bit of a misplay. If one is sat here, he's hard blocking the entire map. They would have kept him spawning in the same place. But I really like the break off that Vancouver then sets up for the next wave. Shotty, really good play from him. Playing there. Trying to play to trade. They should still spawn in, which they do. Nice. 20 seconds left, chat. Okay. Right, chat. 20 seconds left. My question to you guys is, when there's 20 seconds left, what are you trying to do? What is the purpose? Yeah, absolutely, Mafia, brother. Absolutely. So I played at EGL Sheffield, if that was Infinite Warfare. I think we got top 8, I think. We were in pool play. But anyway, chat. What do you want to do when there's 20 seconds left? What are we trying to think about doing from a fundamental perspective? Play for a wave and flip, or take routes early with a teammate to try and guarantee you. Good. Good answer. Good answer. Rotate. Yes. So, rotate obs, maybe catch exits. Good. Now, yes, we want to rotate, which is an obvious comm here. But my question to you guys is, so this is where I'm going with this, is why have they not spawned up? We're here. And why have they not just done this? Why have they not just done this? Why have they elected, with 19 seconds left, to help ult? What is the reason for that? And it's very simple. I want you guys to keep it stupid simple. What do you think is the reason for that? Not necessarily, it's got nothing to do with the kills aspect. It's to give you a hint, it doesn't really have anything to do with the exit kills. Keep them spawning there. Not necessarily. That's not the reason why. Even more simpler than that, chat. Because they would still spawn there. Even if 7 took this route and 6 was here, they're still going to spawn in. Just get that time, but why? Time is valuable since they have row. Okay, even more simpler than that. Even more simpler than that, chat. What does 7 and what does OpTic? Okay, now we're talking, Gridlock. 5 has progression, chat. 5, it's got nothing to do with routes, guys. The reason why you're doing this is because 5 has progression. We're using the progression that they have to trade, to use the space that they already have, to then bully through and force a flip based on wherever these guys are, to force the trades. Chat, this is what we call hive mind. Even more simpler than that. The initial idea of using progression sets up everything you guys are saying. It's as simple as that. If my teammates are there, we're going to use the progression, right? If my teammates aren't there, then we start taking routes. Because of the fact that if you spawn out, the game doesn't like the fact that there's certain spawns you can get, where if you then take certain routes, you can... We'll get to it anyway. We'll get to it, right? So, use the progression you have, chat. So then you can force trades, because now, chat, when it gets to 15 seconds, it's on Vancouver to play basically S&D and to play kills. Because if they die, they understand, because they have progression, chat, because they've pushed past the 50 yard of the time, multiple have pushed past 50 yards of the time, and they've left these spawns open, right? Any kill that they get using hive mind, and any trades that they get, they will spawn them out, and at the very worst, cause parallels. Hey, what's good, Cody? Long time no see, brother. Right? So that's why we do it, chat. That's why your rotation is so important, and that's why on a rotation you want a hive mind, because once you make kills on a hive mind and you force trades, at the very worst, you will force parallels on old, because P1 spawns are still active.
15 seconds, a new hard point is going to appear. Our teams make their way there.
That was such a big two-piece from Shotzi here. Holy shit. Oh my god. Chat, look at how fucking big this two-piece is. Bro! This guy's a monkey, bruv! What the fuck? Bro, look at him! Bro! What the fuck am I... What am I meant to do, bro? What am I meant to do, bro? What am I meant to do? The fuck am I gonna do here? This guy's in the fucking Jungle Books type shit, bro. The fuck am I doing? Bro! He's actually Spider-Man on this shit. And he has won them the rotation because he's got a two-piece and they're in positions to block. Bro, what's good, Ben? Welcome to the stream, Ben. Holy shit. I'm gonna need a couple minutes to that because that's actually pissed me off. The fuck are you doing, man? This ain't Spider-Man. What's good, Ben? What's good? Hey, what's good, Jaggy? Bro, this was insane. Alright, chat. So now, what we have here now, guys, is Shotzi has basically just won them the goddamn rotation. I have never seen some shit like it. Right? Fucking hell. That is like... I'm mind blown, right? There's way more that goes into it. But what the fuck are you meant to do when he's doing that, right? Anyway, moving on. He's won them the rotation, okay? Look at how they're playing here, chat. Once you win that next wave, right? And you have map control. Sorry, you win the wave and you have rotation. Now is when you can let the game come to you. You want to make sure you're understanding where you're getting them spawning. You're understanding based on the flow who has what in this situation, right, chat? And then you're saying, right, what lanes is everybody watching? And then he has the ability to use a free life. So chat, why has Kyler got the ability to use a free life? For my regulars in here, explain to me what a free life is and why does he have that ability to use a free life and what is the importance of a free life? Not spawns. Well, it's tied to spawns. Showers. Good answer. Guaranteed in the spawn wave. Good. You get a clean wave. Good. Yeah. Essentially 4 dead. Yeah. Okay. Get me more specifics. Layers the map, 2 dead. Yeah, good answers, guys. Very, very, very good answers for you guys. Yes. So, essentially now, when you get a clean wave, chat, is as long as the furthest pushed out guy has the ability to do what he wants. He can play his guarantee for the first wave. He can, depending on the situation, he can go rogue. He can take fights. He can find people. He can kill her. He has the ability to really disrupt the next wave. The reason why he can disrupt the next wave is if he gets a kill, right? It now gets into, let's say he goes 1 for 1. Well, he's going to spawn right next to the time. And then, because he's got specific information, he can now stagger their push. And now, when you stagger an enemy's pushes, chat, they have less of a chance in either trading out or taking routes to break time, right? Because now they're spawning further out in relation to him. He's spawning them deep. He's getting specific information. And he's making sure, chat, that Vancouver cannot just run it down. They have to take their time, and the entire time he's doing this is, yes, exactly, Tech. He gets traded, it's a 4v3 when he spawns up, and the entire time he uses his free life, they're soaking. He can refill wherever it's necessary. Now, chat, my question to you, in order to make this guy useful, what do the other 3 players need to do? What do they need to do in order to make that free life useful? What do you reckon, chat? Hold lanes, good. Block and stay alive. So this is where the whole setup aspect comes for it, and this is where, word to Haggy, your angle responsibility comes for it. Understand when you look at your minimap who needs to get what, where are they spawning, where do you think the pressure's coming from, who needs to get what, communicate this, I'll get this, you get this, I'll get this, and you want to make sure, if you guys have watched the Play Like a Pro series, understand you get to these spots, these good spots, these what we call power spots, good spots, hybrid spots, whatever you want to call them, get into positions where you can either stay alive or play guarantees. This doesn't work if multiple people do it. The reason why this doesn't work if multiple people do it, chat, is let's say you both die. Well, they're just going to run forward. They're going to run forward, get to time, and then either spawn you, like put you in a position to spawn you deep, and then break the time, right? Number 5 can take over everyone's position if he dies. Also, good. Yes, absolutely. Then you can play tight for a wave, right? So right here, that's why it's important. So right here, Ant needs to stay alive. He needs to stay alive. He needs to stay alive, and he can do whatever the fuck he wants, basically, with that. That's how you then maximize using that free life and the entire team playing with discipline. So discipline in these moments are very important. You will see situations, I'm pretty sure in this map as well, where players will use their free life, teams will use their free life, but then multiple people are doing it, and then multiple people will scam. He'll scam, or maybe he'll scam, and then all it takes is for Vancouver to just run it down. Does 8 have a free life? Not in this sense, no. Ideally, it's just whoever the furthest pushed out person is, or based on whatever your game plan is in the moment of what areas of the map you want to control, will have access to that free life. But again, it doesn't mean he can go rogue challenging everything. He has the option to, but what Hugh can do is then play his guarantee. So you'll see situations where Ant does it perfectly, where he's pushed out in here, but he's pre-aiming. He's letting the game come to him. So like right here, boom. They're coming back, they're staying alive. He knows exactly who's going to be where they're potentially going to be. And now they do that. Now, you don't have a free life here, chat. Chat, my question to you is, why does he not have a free life in this situation? 1 second, chat. Why is it not good to use the free life here? Why do you want to play tight on the wave? Surge has progressed. Good. What's good, JC? Because Surge is close to time, they are blocking, easy for them to flip. They all play tight and Surge has progression. Don't want to get flipped. Any kills? Good. Basically put, keep it stupid simple, chat. For you guys who are new to this, OpTic do not have the timings to push out and get more space. Timings mean how much space, if I were to sprint forward, how much map control and how much space can I get without being caught sprinting or in a disadvantageous gunfight. Right here, chat, after that wave that Kyler has just got information from, absolutely fantastically done, they recognize they don't have the ability to push forward. There is no free life, because if they die, they're going to spawn out. So this is a situation, chat, from an efficiency perspective. Understand what lanes you need to pick up. Understand, based off the information you get, specific info that you get, where are they coming from, how many is coming from there, where's the pressure coming from. Use that then to let the game come to you. Play kills. Ciao. Easy as that, boys. Easy as that. Hugh didn't get a kill. It's known they could be anywhere and hitting anything right now. So Kyler didn't get a kill, right? But Kyler got a goddamn lot of info. One there, one there. That's at least 2 people. And now they know there's 2 other people off spawn. And because Hugh, and welcome to the stream, because he knows where they are, they understand they can't really get any more space. They can't push the map, because now, if they push the map, they're putting themselves in a disadvantage by taking 1v2s, 1v3s, tradable gunfights. Exactly. The whole idea, Hugh, is you're trying to get a calculated guess, a calculated anticipation of where you think their pressure is coming from, for you to then react off that and use teamwork. Yeah, sure, you could say, you might look at this from a hindsight perspective and say, yeah, I know they're going to go around. But when you know exactly how many people are going around and the timings for that and how much space you can get, then you can maximize it. You can maximize the teamwork aspect. Exactly, Tech. Fantastic, Tech. Exactly. So right here, chat, there is a reason why Shotzi isn't continuing to play here. And the reason for that, chat, on a macro perspective, is he understands the pressure is coming to him based on Hugh's call out, right? So what he needs to do in the moment is not scam. He needs to let the game come to him. When he lets the game come to him, he can play a position to either stay alive or play a guarantee, and it brings his teammates into the play. Exactly, Baz. So what we're doing here, chat, this is how it stems from a free life, is once you understand where the pressure is coming from, you can then play your life to bring your teammates into the play, and now, like League of Legends, we can team fight together. This is now an opportunity to then team fight. But Shotzi is staying alive because he recognizes he's as good as Shotzi is, he's not going to 1v3. As good as he is, he's not going to 1v3 here. If he dies here and they bang out fast in a 4 versus 3, this boy is going to be spawning out based on probably like here. Right? So that's why, chat, that's how you utilize the free life, and that's how, as long as you're not scamming and you're in tradable positions, you can use teamwork to trade the most efficient or most important kills. He's got to be careful here. Now 5's helping him. At least 5 is helping him. Look at 8 helping him. Right? And he spawns in still. He's still spawning in. And so that's how you use that, chat. Understand, that's how we then use it. He still spawns out, but look at 5. Good hold. Good P2. Now Brandon's pushed out gens. I would argue right here. I would argue right here, once that wave is done, chat, and Brandon spawns out, Brandon can stay here. 20 seconds left. He can stay here, let the game come to him, look for kills, and then potentially start taking routes and taking P1 control. I would say go B-bomb. For me, I would say do this so the rest of his teammates can do this. So in that way, if you make kills, they're going to spawn behind you here. That's what I would have said to him. That was good, Aqua. Exactly. Hey, thank you so much for the tier 1, brother. Welcome back. Welcome back. What's good, Lily? What's good? What's good? Hope you're good. I hope you are good. I miss Tom. I hope you and Tom are good. Okay, chat. W's. Alright, chat. My question to you guys, for my regulars, how do we want to break P3? What are some of the lanes we want to pick up first? And what is important about what number 7's doing? P1 control. Yep, good. Why do we want P1 control, chat? What is the significance of P1 control here? Yeah, what does mid do? What does mid allow you to do? Good, good. Help cut lanes, pull arrows. You can shoot P3 for multiple ways. And you can use it as an ability to push forward, to bump forward. Right, good. Now, my regulars, What is the significance of what he's doing in this situation while you've got P1 control and they're hitting routes? What is Hercules himself doing? What do I call it, chat? If you've got the emote, spam that shit. What is this? What is this? What do I like about this? What is the fucking magic number when it comes to breaking, my friends? What is it? Give me some emotes. Give me some fucking emotes, chat. There we go. There we fucking go. I love a goddamn 3-1 break. I love a goddamn 3-1 break. I love it. I fucking love it. Take your masks one way, late pinch the other. Timings are going to be open. Trades are going to be there. That's the shit I love. I miss Tom Lilly. I miss him. I hope he's good. I hope he's good. There's no point going 3 burger and 1 P1. Yeah, because you're just asking to funnel. P1 is the key to this P3. Oh, Mason! Look at this, chat. Chat, this is what I'm saying, chat. When you get P1 control on the first and second wave of a P3, right? And you late pinch burger, the guy on scrap can late pinch this shit. This guy is tweaking. It opens up a timing from P1 to run time. This guy takes the timing to drag people away. This is such an expertly done break by Texas. This is them, and LAT are really, really good at breaking P3. They break in a similar way, both teams do. And this is why the lanes that you fill from a game plan perspective, the lanes that you fill from a conveyor belt perspective in the situation is so important, because this is the perfect example of why and how it works. They've set up a 3-1, they've prioritized P1, and they're using that to drag people away in the moment and take timings. So look at this, chat. He's worried about him. He's worried about this. This guy's worried about this, right? This guy can have a timing. Hey, how's it going, Biz? I'm good, brother. I'm good. This is how you set up a P3 break. This is how a 3-1 can allow you to take complementary routes. The reason why these are complementary routes, chat, is because they can help each other to trade and be efficient. This guy's being annoying as hell, dragging people away, and now they have the option to keep them spawning here for a wave and flip on their own terms. Importance of filling the right lanes on a break, using a 3-1, showing the importance of the guy pinching, staying alive, opening up a timing for the guys P1 to use that. Chat, I need you guys, when you play in your stack, when you play in ranked, 4 stack, 3 stack, wherever it may be, right? I need you guys to understand the guy pinching in a 3-1 stays alive, because it allows you, for the people who take the right routes in the moment, to get free fucking kills. Look at that. Now they can flip on their own terms if they wanted. Flip him out. Flip on their own terms here, chat. Now, number 2 is going to call out, yo, somebody's in the back. Therefore, 04 is going to be playing for that, because he right now is the most important kill in the situation. Why is he the most important kill in the situation, chat? Right now. Why is he the most important? Why is this kill really important? If possible, if you have control, do you prefer to have 1 in burger? I don't like it. You can do it and you can adapt from it, absolutely. Optimally and efficiently, if I had the choice, I would play for P1, personally. Yes, good. So this kill, this one-on-one right here is very fucking important. Hey, what's good, Static? Welcome to the stream, brother. Welcome. Huge kill. That right there is a big kill. Hey, what's good, Master? Bonjour, comment ça va? OpTic is so strong with Mercury's. Yeah, they are. Absolutely. If you have control, where do you prefer players? So, when it comes to setting up chat, this is what I prefer. Something like this. Some variation like this. One guy going rogue here, one guy going rogue here, one guy here, one guy here. Something like that. You saw LAT do it. Very sticky. So right there, chat. Study mentioned it perfectly. This is a very, very fundamentally good play. And the scoreboards don't show this. The scoreboards won't show you Kyler basically setting up his team to win the hill right here, chat. So let's go to my new screen here. The fact that he has, as the first guy, he's the first guy in the flow, right? He's played from here. He's helped to trade out, took a route, understood they're going to be spawning here, then understood when he pushes out, they'll be spawning at the back based on how quick he is, which then he's understanding, okay, they know I'm going to be here, and the fact that he ends up winning that gunfight basically helps to secure OpTic in winning this hill. That is a play that the scoreboard is not going to show. Now, chat, I'm not going to get into the discussion whether you want to get rid of Kyler or not, but right here is a map-winning, hill-winning play. Takes the route, discipline to take the route, discipline to not get horny for this kill, discipline to go round because his teammates have progression on P3, and then the ice and the clutch ability to take his one-on-one, the most important one-on-one for this hill at the back, to get you P4, get you P4 spawns, and potentially snowball this hill. That's all I'm saying is these are the plays that Kyler can get you.
That time taken down in a wild exchange of gunfire over there.
Look at how he's playing it. Look at how slow he's playing it, because he's ready for someone to come round and fight him because he knows he's spawning someone out. When he spawns out, number 2 saying, yo, someone is in the back. Do you think that comes with experience of making bad plays in the past? Yeah and no. Sure, okay, everyone makes bad plays. You know, everyone does. It's just how you learn from it, right?
Once again, 0-4 is going to contest for the flank.
0-4 recognizes it because 2's giving him the call out, and now he's going to play for it. Now look at what Kyler's doing. This is process of elimination, chat. He recognizes, right, we're missing 1. We're missing 0-4. I don't see him here, so I'm going to keep checking. I'm going to keep checking my timings using process of elimination to figure out exactly where he's going to be. And look how important this one-on-one gunfight is, chat. Right here, look how important this is. Wins him with a P4.
Oh, and that's a very fundamental play right there. Out of the nuke, your teammates flood their way through the front.
And now you'll see him start to shift across to P1.
With this final 30 in your favor to blow this game wide open. They're almost up by 100 already.
Nice.
Back into the depths of kitchen there. Shotsy asked to see the manager. Back over
So sticky. So sticky.
Oh, the second. Ridiculous.
And obviously based on where you spawn, he's going to tell you at least where one person is. So if you get like that super deep spawn, draw a square, you know there's someone around here.
Kills, final 13 on point, and once
Playing ahead.
Vancouver Surge scrounging for scraps.
Yeah, this
Right, chat. Okay, chat. Before I even go into this further, for P4 from shut the fuck up, Young Plague. Welcome to the stream, brother. Now, from a flow perspective, right? What lanes do we want to pick up first from a flow perspective going into a P4? Yeah, Plague, fucking lock in. Fucking lock in. If you do a 12 for me and you send it on Twitter, I'll do one for you. What are we saying, chat? What is some of the first lanes? Out to 18. Street. Okay. Okay. What's good, breast milk drinker? Yo, chat. Pause. Hey, breast milk, where the fuck have you been? Where have you been? I have been fucking worried about you, by the way, breast milk. I was like, huh, where's my mate breast milk? Right, chat. When it comes to P4, right, you want to control P1. You want to control P1 when it comes to P4. You want to flow through this side of the map. Now, my question is, chat, is why do you want to flow that side of the map? Why? What can that do? What can that do on a P3 to P4 rotation, and what can that do once P4 is up? Yeah, I feel you, breast milk. I feel you. Watch is the deepest route. Good. But from a spawn perspective, where can you potentially get them spawning? Map control Ollie. Good. Or oil, sorry. Good. Cut and block. But let's start thinking like pros. Where are we going to get them spawning? Back P2. Right. 2 options. It's either you spawn him here, or based on how, if this guy's pushed up past the 50, say if he's like here, you'll get him spawning here, right? So there's 2 spawns. Either is good for the rotation to P4. Now, when you have P1 control, chat, is you can put yourself in the ability to play hybrid spots. Hybrid spot is a location on the map that can quickly and efficiently help either lane based on where the pressure is coming from. So right here in this hybrid spot, he can help cut this and he can help cut this based on the timing. You'll see Paco did it against LAG at the tournament too, right? But most importantly here, chat, is once P4 pops, right? Let's say you got someone here, someone here, someone here, and potentially someone here. And you spawn him here, right? Oh, I don't know. Let's say he's like around here, right? And you spawn him here. They have to take these routes. So right here, chat, the reason why the significance of P1 on the rotation is because they have to take street routes. They have no choice to take street routes unless they take a super mega long route, which they could. But from a pro perspective or a timing perspective, you will eventually pick that up when you make kills because you're missing people if you're good at tracking, right? But then let's say here, chat, you funnel them, and you see this quite often. You funnel them here. They're playing here, right? Well, when you have this side of the map pushed out, chat, this is what we call a kill box. Meaning you have complementary routes and complementary positions all taking the same goddamn gunfight. Setups or positions that you play when you're trying to soak time, the most efficient and the most advantageous setups you can have are positions where you are playing hybrid spots that can all take the same fight. There are 4 goddamn people taking fights on the street here. All it takes is 1 bullet per person to kill 1 person if you all take the same fights. If you take the fights confidently and you ape together and you funnel them, then that's how you soak time. That's why understanding what positions you want to hold on the map first in order to set up a kill box are so fucking important. That's why this is what we call a kill box right here. Yeah, sure, they have to go around, they can get to SWAT, they can do whatever, but the fact is you've got 3 or 4 people shooting the same thing. And stats-wise, from that perspective, the best teams in the game who soak the most P4 time always hold it essentially like this. They play for basically like this, and they funnel one side. Now, you can also do it from this side, but it's not as effective. But the concepts are still the same, chat. So, I want you guys in ranked to understand, hey, if I'm the first guy in this flow, and we're making kills, I'm going to push out this way, and I'm going to shoot people in the back. I'm going to use my free life where necessary, play my guarantee if needed based on the timings, or free life based on the timings, in the understanding that you're still going to spawn here, and this is what we call layering. Even if they push this way, you can then refill where necessary and where appropriate to do it all again. Full 60 on Rewind. P4.
You were a surge. You obviously picked Rewind for a reason, but you are not showing me anything.
So look at 6 here. Look at the importance of what 6 is doing. Look at what 6... Chat. He is doing exactly what I'm telling your bitch asses to do, chat. He's done what I'm fucking telling you guys to do. You guys ain't listening to me, chat. Are you... Red, are you listening? Red, are you fucking listening to me? I don't think Red is bad is listening. I just don't think Red is listening to me right now, chat. That right there is what I've just fucking said, chat. I don't think Red is listening. I don't think Red is listening. Right? Look at this shit. This is how you get free kills, by prioritizing the right lanes and trusting your teammates in the flow. Now, Ant uses his free life, gets the free kills. If he dies, who fucking cares? He's either going to spawn here or spawn here based on where 1 is to do it all again. Right? I need you, chat. I need everyone in this chat. My ranked play demons. My fucking diamond players in ranked. I need you to pick up what I'm putting down.
OpTic looking great.
Pick it up. Put it in your fucking pocket. This is such an amazing example of Shotzi using his free life, prioritizing the right lanes, playing the wave, then adapting. Pick up what I'm putting down, chat. This is where you just gotta go die. Shotzi's gonna go play to kill her right here. This is a good situation to kill her. It don't fucking matter. Well, I mean, they might spawn out here. No, we're good. There we go. We're good.
Two guys side door. Two guys side door. Oh, four more time.
I mean, we were good. Chat, we were good.
Yep, pressure them.
No, when I'm drafted, when I'm fucking done, all of you motherfuckers in ranked are gonna be top 250. You're all gonna be top 250. All fucking 10,000 of yous.
Go now.
Naps in the back, that's perfect. They spawned at ult, they spawned at ult. All four.
250 spots, but somehow 10,000 people are in there.
Yeah, they could go 18 on me. They could go 18 on me.
I think they're right.
They have to go 18. Court, that another one, Court, Abuza.
It's the whole damn team, chat. Whole damn team. The math doesn't need to math, Baz. We're here to innovate. We're here to do things people are scared to do. And if that means 10,000 of you motherfuckers are in top 250, so be it.
Another one, class, Nessie. He's going court.
Right, let's see what they do here, chat. Let's go play some shots. You playing P1?
You have a trophy on you.
Yo, they might start spawning behind you guys.
No, we're good. I'm
No, they're good. Good comms.
I'm pinching.
I don't even give a shit about the listening, chat.
Court holding, all good.
Hey, outer bench, I'm dead. I got naded.
Damn.
Fire out. Yo, one guy's outer.
Get tax.
Two on, time dead, another one on time. Abuza.
Alright, let's see how they break this here, chat. So their spawn is going to tell you where OpTic is going to be. Yeah, Dashi was shooting.
Let's go for a Bravo listening with Vancouver Surge.
Where's the hard block for P2 spawns on this hill now? Let's push out here. Well, like you'll get that P2 spawn if you draw the square. Like you get this side of the map, you'll spawn them here. If you get multiple push past you, as long as you leave something open behind you, then they'll flip behind you. But in cases where you're blocking like both sides, for example, they'll keep spawning here or like back here. What's good, Alejandro? They did. They absolutely did. What's good, Symbols, my guys? Appreciate it, boys.
I think he's going to be 2
Oh, don't get me started. Do not get me started on tac usage. I will go on a fucking rant because not even pros use their tacs as much as they should. You play phase. You played phase Major 1, Major 2. I promise you, it was like a stun simulator. You were not doing anything without getting stun naded. But that's a conversation for a different day. Alright, so right here. Okay, let's see how OpTic end up breaking this. This is a really, really good hold from Vancouver initially. Right, 2, yep. I can't stop it. Good comm. Nice. Nice. Oh, we're good. So what does 04 have here, chat? What does 04 have here? He has a free life if needed. 24 seconds. This is a very, very good hold from Vancouver. Nice. Look at 04. Has that free life if needed. Nice. He's going to spawn in. So now they know, okay, do we have progression? We're going to help. Very good. All right, chat. Question for you guys based on the initial, the first P1 to P2. My question to you guys is why have Vancouver... So, actually, what is the time on the clock? What is the time on the clock and what should they... What is their thought process here? What should they be doing? Chat. Setup for new. Okay. What do we call it? Take more map control. Now, hold on. Play for new. Setup new. Right, what do we call it? What is the term that I like to use? I don't... Rotate, yeah. Play ahead. Right, so they should be playing ahead, right? Now, in this situation, chat, they're playing ahead, right? But why is Nep not doing this? Why is one not doing this? Why? What's good, Static? What's good, Amelia? Why are they not running back? And I need to make this fucking clear because I swear to God, I'm playing iridescent lobbies and my teammates think rotating is fucking running to the back of the map. Now, in this situation, chat, let's keep it stupid simple. Why are they playing a high line? Why are they playing a high line? Holding progression. Okay, but why are they playing a high line? Why? Why? Deep spawn outs. Good. Deep spawn out is a result of them playing high. But, right here, Why are they still playing high though? Why? They don't want them to get through. Good answer, Ducky. They already have spawns. Good answer, Killy. But don't give it. Right, Ollie. Oil. Yes. They don't want to give up map control. But why do they not want to give up map control? Think about it from a fundamental perspective, chat. Keep it stupid, simple. What do you see? Right, chat. I'm going to keep it simple for you guys. What do you see that they have? What do they see? What do they have? Why is he not running away? He not running away? He not running away? They spawn in if they're dead. But why, Calvin? Why? Why? They have numbers. Okay. Good. 2 reasons, chat. This is when you determine whether you fully give up map control or whether you keep a high line when you rotate and you play new. He has progression. They have progression, chat. They already have the map. So they can keep going 1 for 1, deny their furthest pushed out guy. They have numbers. They can play the trade. And as long as they keep trading the furthest pushed out guy, OpTic are still going to, well, based on where he is, if 4 is like here, spawn here, or like spawn here, right? So this is what we call efficiency when it comes to playing ahead. They're not giving up entire map control because they already have progression. Hey, Ducky, Calvin, and Gribano, welcome to the stream, guys. Enjoy your stay here, brothers. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. All right, but this is because they have progression, because they have numbers. If they continue to keep on trading, OpTic are going to spawn deep, and they can spawn you anyway, right? They think they're still on P1 instead of playing fundies. They rely on gun skill. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Because this is a good decision. This is a fundamentally good decision. The reason why this is a fundamentally good decision is because they've got numbers in a 4 versus 3, right? So in this case, it's a 4 versus 3. And they're in positions where they can still trade the furthest pushed out player. And at the very worst, they'll get parallels. At the very worst, if they lose the trades, they'll get parallels if they make kills, right? Which then, because they have progression, they can just run for new anyway, okay? That's why, chat. Now, if 4 wasn't here, if 4 was dead, he will back off, and he will stay alive, and he will stay alive. And then this guy is going to spawn out behind him to then reflood. So, when you have progression, chat, use it. Play to trade. Understand efficiency in that aspect. When you don't have progression, then you give up map control. Then you can give up map control and play like it's S&D on rotation. Progression versus no progression. Good answers though, guys. Good fucking answers.
Absolutely on a boozer. Taking some of the longest gunfights you can in Black Ops 6.
And this is their opportunity
Right.
to get themselves back.
04 had a free life. Who cares? Because 04 is still going to spawn in. Yes, Black Ops 7 will be similar. It'll be exactly the same the way it's being played. I feel like I'm being coached. I fucking love you guys. Fucking love you, Ducky. Alright, chat. Slight misplay from Vancouver. Right, so if you guys who are watching from the first rotation come back and... One second, chat. Right, chat. What do you think I don't like about this situation? Hey, Chris, you answer this, chat. Sorry, Chris, you answer this. Hey, what's good, Ashi? I'm good, Chris. Right, Chris, this one's for you, right? What do you think I don't like about what Neptune's done here at 53 seconds? Why do you think I'm not a fan of what Travis has done here? And why is it different to the first rotation that OpTic played? So look at it here, chat.
You are fully set up off
What does he not have?
the rotation, but players are dropping like flies. Hercules and Shotzi flying on in from the side.
What does he, chat, what does he not have? And this is a very good example to illustrate my point. He has no free life. Right, but chat, why does he have no free life? Because his teammate died in the back, threw his life away for free, pushing out with no kills, not letting the game come to him. He doesn't have the timing. So chat, this is what I want you guys to understand when you're playing ranked. This is what timing is. If we had to sprint from one side of the map to the other, how much of the map can you go and progress without getting caught into a gunfight or getting caught sprinting? So right here, chat, Travis doesn't have timing. He doesn't have the timing to do this without being caught in a 1 versus 3. So right here, you play tight for the wave. This is where you play tight because his teammates just died. If he was already originally here and he's playing off his teammate, fair enough. whatever, right? But since he's not, his teammates have died, they don't have numbers, this is where you play tight for the wave, wait for your teammate to spawn up, like probably here, probably here, to then help you to then do it again. So this is why, chat, if you use your free life and your teammates are scamming, then OpTic just run it the fuck down. This is why the importance of your free life and understanding your timings. So right here, no free life, you can't do this. He dies, they're in a 4v2. Texas are just going to bang it down and trade. Trade and flip. This is where OpTic are just going to trust the flow, spawn you out. 7 taking a route, doing a 3-1 break. They spawn in Narnia. Big pickup, but it's still, you know, not a good situation from them, considering what they had. And there you go. That's how you break. OpTic did the 3-1. They caught people scamming. Don't use your free life when you don't have the ability to do so. Play tight in the wave. You die, 4v2. OpTic run it down, you spawn out. Right, 10 seconds left, chat. Let's see how they play this. Let's see how they play it here. They're playing for P1 control again. They're trying to go around again. They've spawned him out, and they recognize this. Oh, chat! Oh, you hate to see that, chat. I mean, they're kind of fucked anyway, because O2 is, but damn. I mean, they somehow salvage this, right? Oh! Ew. So many first-time chatters? Yeah. Welcome. That was good, Brit. Welcome, everyone. Enjoy your stay. Alright, look at Vancouver doing a good job of playing P1. Last guy's playing Burger here. Playing a 3-1 split. 25 seconds left. They can just play time and push through if needed. But fucking hell, how are they holding this? How the fuck are OpTic holding this? Nice. Kyler micro bumping. Look at it again, chat. What is Shotzi doing on the P4 rotation? What is Shotzi doing on the P4 rotation? Why is he playing P1, chat? Hybrid spot being annoying. Good answer, Tech. Very good answer. Why is he playing P1? I mean, as a coach in the CDL inside the league, what was the consensus? Why? I don't know. I couldn't. Ducky, it's very disingenuous if I gave you an answer because I'm not there. I don't know. I really don't know why they can't get over the hurdle. I mean, every event they're looking better and better and better in the finals. Why they can't get over that? I really don't know. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know the stream. I seen you outside the venue at Champs Model, and you didn't even say hello. Red, hey chat, Red. Not only is Red not picking up what I'm putting down, he didn't even come and say hello. Hey, what's good, El Chapo? What's good, Adrian? Welcome to the chat, guys. He didn't even say hello. He didn't. He just said, fuck this guy. Red, I know about you. Yeah, playing P1 control here, chat. Right, now look at their flow, chat. You'll see they'll try, wherever the pressure's coming from, they'll play that. Hey, what's good, Black Debate? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you, Jimbo. Jimbo means a lot, brother. Thank you so much. Hopefully, we'll see. Just not enough firepower when they're peaking. Fair. Wait, hold on, chat. How have they flipped? What the fuck? I mean, Surge, yeah, Surge do a really good job. So this is what we call hive minding from Surge here, chat. Hive minding is whatever the objective is in the moment, wherever the decision is in the moment, you do it together. So look at Vancouver playing for P3 control, running forward, aping together. This is aping, hiving and aping. Hive mind right here. Very, very good break from Vancouver. Now this is where they play tight. They don't have the timings really to push out. You play tight, you play your next wave, then you push out and use your free life. Alright, let's see how OpTic break this.
towards the back end.
Do they rate this? No, good P4. So right here, this is a really good P4 from Vancouver. Now they can use their free life. Now look at two. Look at Neptune. He can use his talent. These are the situations you want players like Neptune in. Because Neptune can take a timing. He can look for kills. He can catch people sprinting. Good rotation from Texas here.
Is a big one because it's only going to allow OpTic to be uncontested over.
Nice, right. I want to see how OpTic played this rotation. They played to get mid-map control again. Last guy's probably going to pick up the B Street wrap. Yep, which he does. Right. OpTic are letting the game come to them. Okay, chat. Chat. My question to you guys is look at how good OpTic played this rotation, right? Understand, this is what I mean when you let the game come to you. You play your hybrid spots, you play positions where you each have a lane, you each have a responsibility, you're playing hybrid spots, right? You understand the situation you're in, you understand what map control Vancouver have, and you understand where they're spawning. When you understand where they're spawning, you understand what routes they can take. When you understand what routes they can take, you understand the timings of the routes. When you understand the timings, you can bring your team into it. Now, chat, my question for you guys is why is letting the game come to you so important on a hardpoint? Why is that so important, letting the game come to you for a wave? Especially when you've not made kills. What's the significance of doing so? What do you reckon? What do you reckon? What's good, Wally? Easy irons. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So irons. Good answer because you're playing. This is what we call playing your guarantees. When you only have to focus on one lane, you only have to focus on your irons. It helps you. It gives you like an overwhelmingly like high percentage chance of winning that gunfight based on what position you're playing. But that's not the main reason why you want to let the game come to you. For the easy irons. No scamming. Good. Did I watch the comms vid? I will watch the comms vid after this for you guys. If they get the first, it's a 4v3. Good. You understand where their setup. Jimbo, good answer, but not necessarily where their setup is, but where their pressure is. Yes, good. Right. So right here, chat, is look at the way OpTic are playing. Right? They're letting the game come to them. Meaning they're not chasing. They're not trying to take fights. Right? They're letting Vancouver do what they need to do. Right? Because, yeah, they're not forcing a timing. Very good answer. Because they're playing in hybrid positions, everyone has a responsibility. When you let the game come to you, it's on Vancouver to clear all these lanes, right? Which is giving you time in the hill. But if you then don't die, and it's still a 4 versus 4, Vancouver can't just bully the hill. They have to take their time because they're afraid of getting into a 3 versus 4, right? So when you let the game come to you, chat, and I want you guys to figure this out when you play ranked, right? When you get a clean wave, understand how important your spots are. Understand how important in the flow your positions are. Position yourself based on the weapon you have. Now, for example, here, you want an SMG in there, not an AR, because again, game awareness, understanding the weapon you have for the position you are in, right? So position yourself for that. And then when you let the game come to you, you get specific information. Now, someone mentioned earlier TAC usages. I was going to save the TAC usage explanation for this, right? What is important about using your TACs? About using your stun and using your nade in a setup? What is important about it? What is so important about it? And it pisses me off when people in ranked do not use it. Hey, what's good, Inspire? Welcome. Clears, gives you info, slows them down. Good, right. Couple things. Yes, fantastic answers. Yeah. When you use your stun, you get info. You stall their pushes. When you stun people, you know exactly how many people you are stunning. It tells you, right? When you know how many people you've stunned, you know where the pressure's coming from when you slow down their push. That way, your teammates can react off that and take Charles where needed, right? Number one. Number two, when you stun someone who is weak, you stop the regen. So, if you get someone weak, when they're coming to challenge you and you stun them, it stops their regen for like 2 seconds. They cannot challenge you again. Okay? That is why. That is why them 2 reasons are so important to use your attack. I get people weak. I stun you over a teammate. They aren't regenning. They have to wait to regen, which means they cannot push, and you can play aggressive. Should I run in P5 or stay Zig? You can run in P5, mate. Run in P5. Let them come to you, which they might end up doing. Right? Again, it's situational. If Kyler gets him weak, if Kyler shoots one, gets him one shot, stuns him, fuck it, ciao. Get your fucking nuts on the table and ciao. Right? But this is why your attacks are so important. Even when you come off spawn, throw your frag over. It's a supporting nade. You can dictate gunfights with the frag that you use. If I semtex one way, either you eat that nade or you run the other side. So I can then dictate the fight based on a nade. If I nade the left, I'm going to pre-aim the right. Or you eat the nade. Right? Stuff like that. Stuff like that. Very, very important.
75 to 224. It can still be closed out here.
It's got to be one good break.
And then when you let the game come to you, you can react off it. Look at that.
From prone finds it. The supine superstar gets another
Look at that. You delay their push. With a stun and nade, you delay. Look, they're weak. They're weak in a push. Merc gets the easiest 2-piece you will ever fucking see. Because look at Nasty's health here, chat. 100, 100, 100, 40. Basically one shot. Throws the trophy down. Trophy gets destroyed because you're using your stun and your nade. And he doesn't regen. And Mercules, with the time to kill on this game on LAN, is licking his lips. He's just pre-firing. He's not even meaning to kill you. He's just pre-firing. Huge from 04. Wow. And this is just a bang. Bang, bang, bang. 4 subs. Everyone's got semtexes out. Holy fuck, chat. Chat, this is insane. This is a bang out, chat. Grade A bang out. This is a grade A fucking bang out. Now, I thought Vancouver were going to win it here. I called it in my watch party. I was saying, hey, if they get P4, P5 is going to be very mixy. If they get this P1 wave, they'll win the game. Look at this chat. Right.
Here we go. P1 to close it out. Can we get another big break from Surge? Abuza there.
Wow. God timing. God fucking timing. Alright. Alright, chat. Let's see how they break it here. Right. Clean break. Let's see how they break it. I expect 7 to take a route here. Wow. They're taking routes. Nice.
In they come through the thresholds. It's going to be a 2-angle attack right now for OpTic. Nasty on one side, 2-piece, still holding the
Oh my god. I thought they were going to win it here. Oh, okay, I remember how they won it. They won it in a fucking weird way. Alright, watch this. 14 seconds. They need 6 to win. I think Vancouver early rotate, don't they? Oh yeah, they kill him. Okay. Right, chat. Okay, chat. Right here. I need you guys to understand this in ranked. And this goes down to my original point. In this situation, why is number 6 number 6? Why is he taking a route? I need you guys to understand this clearly, and I want you to think like a pro. Okay, I want you to think as though you're playing. Not necessarily spawns. So ignore the time. So there's 15 seconds left. Ignore it. Don't take the time into consideration right here. Right? Why do we want number 6 to take a route? Discreted, spawns, ISO, first in flow, setting up a 3-1, Van don't win on a P1. Take the time out of it. By the time he flanks the teammates of spawner in play. Good. Okay, Cypher. Good. Good, good, good. Right. Welcome to the stream, Cypher. Right? I want you to expand. Expand on that. What number is he in the flow? What number is he? If you look at the conveyor belt like this, he's number 1. Right, chat? Okay, he's number 1. Why do we want the first person to take... That's it, right there. It's you'll even see it. Actually, this is not even a good example to use. This is a good example to use. Right? Why do we want the first guy to take a route, chat? Why do we want him to take a route? Teammates in play and he gets to play off their timing to get engaged, apply pressure to free up the spawners. When you're the first guy in the flow, chat, and again, I want you to think like pro players. Let's say Mercules has come off spawn, right? Controller in hand. You're Mercules in the moment. He's come off spawn. You know you've just been wiped. Hey, what's good, Magic Boofy? Welcome to the stream. Have them turn attention. Yes! Good, good. Number one, the first player usually will have the best timing to take a route because these guys are going to be tweaking about the quickest route possible to the hill. So when you are the first guy and you're in Mercules' position, you're playing, you understand, right, we've just been wiped, they're going to be setting up, they're going to be tweaking about the quickest routes to the hill just in case we take it. If I take that long route first, I have the best timing either to drag people away or get through. So it doesn't work in this case, right? Admittedly, it doesn't work in this case, but now look how it will work here. Look how it works here by them taking routes. Because now he's tweaking. This guy is isolated in a 2 versus 1 chat. So from a micro perspective, chat, when you take the route, you get people worried about their pinches and you can isolate people in a setup. That's what we want to do in breaks, chat. When we're breaking a hill, we want to isolate people in a setup and we want to stretch the defense. We want to stretch what they have to look at. By taking the route and understanding when you take the route, you stretch the defense, giving you the ability to isolate people in the moment. Rather than this being a 2 versus 2, it's now, for the moment, a 2 versus 1, right? So if they count in, they'll be waiting for you, and once they don't find you, they'll tweet. Exactly, Inspire. Exactly. Yeah.
It's going to be a two-angle attack right now for OpTic. Nasty on one side, two-piece, still holding
Yep.
the front.
Yep, play the ball in between. It doesn't work in this situation, but now look at 5 and 6 here. Same again. They're taking routes. You see the timing he got? Did you see the fucking timing he got? Holy shit, I've not seen this one before. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me, chat? Like, if this guy kills number 6, bro, they could potentially win the game. Are you fucking kidding me right here? You are joking. You are joking me, chat.
It's within reach. Dashing shots on theirs.
Nah, this is COD timing. This is good. This is fucking COD timing right here. If Nasty kills number 6, if Nasty kills number 6, this is COD timing, right? COD timing basically nearly or essentially could have, lost them this game. It's a 4 versus 2. They play time. They have rotation for new. They hold a high line. And they potentially win map number 1. And potentially, with the craziest butterfly effect of the year, Vancouver could have won EWC. I mean, yeah. But, holy shit, he gets bad timing. And then they win the game off it. Holy shit, chat. Holy shit. Insane. Alright, chat. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to listen to the comms. Let's do the comms. Can someone link me the comms? Or whatever the fuck it's called? Yeah. I'm going to do the comms video, and then we're going to do control. I'm not going to do S&D. I'm going to do control. But let me listen to the comms video first with you guys, and then we'll do control. Nah, that's insane, chat. Chat, that's fucking insane. That timing was ridiculous. Alright, let's see. Okay. Alright, perfect. Let's get this shit.
Alright, splashy. Splashy on 3.
No more chasing game.
Brandon, stay down, Brandon. I did it. On the right. Green crate. Choking like that? Alright, bet.
Let's get it, boys.
Yeah.
Remember when the best is the fucking game right here.
Oh yeah, bro. Come on.
Leave it all out there.
Last series of the year, 10 on the
Wait, is that Mercules? Holloway, I'm gonna welcome to the stream first of all, brother. I'm gonna post this on YouTube.
Have fun, man.
So I post them all in on YouTube.
Smart. Blitz him. Fucking everything.
Wait, is that JP?
Last series of the We're choking like that? Bet.
Let's get it, boys.
Yeah.
Remember when the best in the fucking game right here.
Oh yeah, bro. Come on.
Leave it all out there.
Last series of the year, that's that on the fucking back.
Oh yeah. Listen. Last year was best of 6, bro.
That's
Have
JP.
fun,
Yeah,
yeah?
that's JP.
Have fucking fun.
Have fun, man. Have fun.
Leave it all
Hate
out
these
there.
fucking guys. Play fucking smart. Blitz them. Fucking everything, bro. Leave it all online right here. Come on.
Is this good, Huncho? Huncho, welcome to the stream. What's good, Wazer? Welcome. Okay.
Right here. For the best in the fucking game. Right here. Let's get it, boys.
Another one.
Another one.
I rolled weak.
On new on me.
Extra.
Yo,
Stage.
Stage I'm pretty sure. Or Zig. Zig or Sage.
He didn't go Zig. He didn't go Zig.
He could pinch.
Pitch. Absolute pitch.
Driveway in blue. Driveway in blue. Glass and Zig.
You got
2. We gotta hold.
Alright, when is Stage right now? Stage.
I saw we got split. Stay left.
Blue weak.
One guy's stage. One guy's green crate.
Put to left.
One's on the right. Green crate side.
Green crate, Neptune. You still there? Still green
One guy's
crate.
P3.
Let's just challenge it together.
They're up. Push up left and P3.
I'm about to try glass.
One's P3. He's gonna go mid door late.
Okay. I'm trying glass.
Done.
One shot, Stage. I needed their contest.
Stage is
really weak. I'm staying down.
Next there's not time. One shot.
He's shot me.
Gotcha.
You don't want to.
yeah,
We're all big. All good.
All good. I got you.
All good new.
Okay, we spawn deep though.
Yeah, we spawn street.
There's gonna be a guy here.
Hit this one.
He's
up.
left side glass.
On the green crate.
Nice, get up.
Okay, there's settle.
They're set
Middle,
up. We still win. Go. We still win.
Sage,
First guy.
Blue,
Protect it.
Pretty sure he's Sage. Blue, watch out, Blue.
They have to touch.
Damn! Shit!